Hey guys, we're here at
Booloumba Falls. Booloumba Creek Falls is located just outside the town of Kenilworth. It's about a half-an-hour drive from the Sunshine Coast hinterland.
the car park's about 10 kilometres past the Booloumba Creek actual campground, and there's a 1.5 kilometre walk down to the creek. Most of the path is pretty decent, and there's clear sections of the path that have been man-made. However, it's not accessible for prams and wheelchairs and things like that. Certain sections of the path do become quite thin and turn into a little bit of a goat track. So if you do have a baby like we do, make sure you've got someone with a strong back, because they've got a 3 kilometre turnaround to carry her. Okay guys, I've gone a little bit off the beaten track here. The main track's just back up there. Emma's gone down through there with Bubs. Just going to show you the view from here though. Don't know if you guys can hear that water. I'm full-wheel driving in double pluggers. Four-wheel walking. Two-wheel walking, I don't know. So this little bit of river just here, a little bit of creek. When that is what, like 2 foot. But how's that?
After a quick swim at the Booloumba Falls, we continued along Funnel Hut Road for about 6 kilometres.
It's brought us up to an intersection where you can head left towards Jimna or right towards Kenilworth. We went towards Kenilworth and continued our drive through the forestry to get out towards Imbil State Forest. Really nice forest drive to get out towards the Imbil State Forest and the lookout. As you can see, just up here on the right hand side is the main track that we took that takes you down into Kenilworth and Charlie Moreland campground. We're going to head up to the top of that hill and show you guys the lookout from there. But if you look to the left, you can see this place is scattered with 4-wheel drive tracks. As you approach the top of this hill, there's a little bit of 4-wheel driving involved to get right to the top like we did, but there's nothing too hectic.
From the top of this lookout you get a 360-degree view of the Imbil State Forest. As we mentioned before, this place is littered with four-wheel drive tracks from easy to I should have brought another pair of shorts. We're gonna go check them out now.
So the diversity of four-wheel drive tracks out here is just insane, whether mud's your thing, bog holes and slippery situations, or if you're more of the technical driver, there are some steep little climbs that make it a little bit gnarly where you can't see anything but the sky, as well as some shaly and rutted hill climbs. We were lucky we got out here when it was a little bit drier, so it's just shaly. So once the air pressure in the tyres was let down a little bit, it was pretty simple to do. In the wet season out here, because it's all mountain and volcanic sort of clay, it is slippery, it is gnarly. So coming out here by yourself, you definitely want to have a winch or at least some sort of form of recovery. But like I said, we got lucky and it was a little bit drier. There were still a lot of slippery sections like this one just here. As usual, the camera doesn't do it justice, but this is a really steep downhill with massive ruts, and once you're into it, you're into it. You can't really change your line or reverse back out of it if you get stuck, so make sure you do a little bit of a walkthrough, pick your line, chuck it in low range and just let the engine slowly take you down. Once you get out of the bottom of this track here, it goes back into a nice little forestry drive, and all these four-wheel drive tracks just loop back onto the main drag as well.
So if you turn off on a hot road like we did towards Kenilworth, it'll bring you here into the Charlie Moorland Campground. Now both the Charlie Moorland Campground and the Booloumba Creek Campgrounds are national parks, so unfortunately we couldn't camp here with our dog. They are super nice areas though. They've got fire pits, it's right next to a swimming hole, it's got toilets, barbecues, all the facilities that you'd want. Now because we do have our dog, we opted for a different location and we found a free campground just outside the Charlie Moorland turnoff. The campground we stayed at, it also has picnic tables, barbecues, fire pits and toilets, so we decided to camp there and come here just for the day, leaving Kira the dog and Walter the caravan just at camp. You can see the water hole just there, it's really nice for swimming in. There is also a bush track behind it you can walk, it'll take you through the forestry, back around the campground.
If you guys do want to see more of this Imbil State Forest and some more four-wheel driving videos, make sure you let us know in the comments below. Due to COVID, we are stuck on the Sunshine Coast for a little bit in isolation, so we're more than happy to come down to the forest and do some more video for you guys.
As always guys, thanks for watching, thanks for the support, and we'll see you next week.